You can set up your basic event in less than 10 minutes. If you're using Drifter for the first time, you can go to the basic setup in your Drifter platform and begin with the setup. So here you click on event setup checklist, and they have all these checklists, so you can either go through all these checklists one by one, or you can switch to basic setup, where you can complete the basic information and your event would be ready to go live. So first thing first, enter the name of your event. So that would be astronomy 2026, and event title would be something like, sorry, welcome to, and then you can add some description. So I'll use some random text from here, and then upload the logo if you have, and then upload a banner. Then set the server time zone in your event start and end date. And your email address, which would be academia 2026, and your email address to which you would like to receive the email, receive the replies. And then if you are collecting submissions, you can enable submission types, tracks and topics if you want. You can set the start and end date for the submissions. And last date for submitting the reviews. And then if you have tickets, you can add the tickets right here. Enter the description, otherwise leave it empty. Enter the quantity for your tickets, sale start and end date. So sale will start from today itself, and it would continue until December. You can add another ticket, set the pricing, quantity, and then the start and end date. And set the currency, and if you are collecting multiple currencies, payment through multiple currencies like USD and uh, euro, then you can enable multiple currencies, which would then allow you to select separate currency for each ticket type. And then you would select the payment method. So I would select Stripe and enter my Stripe key and the test key if I have any. And I would enable the test mode, and then finally I'll click on save. So I need to set the from email address to whatever the event name is @drifter.net, and then click on save. So this now makes my event ready to go. So if I click on the preview, it should display the logo, the banner, the link to create an account. So the authors can create their accounts, and then a basic intro about the event, and the program is scheduled which would display the sessions. Now for anyone to log in, one would need to create an account, and then once they have an account, they would be able to log in and then submit their proposals and abstracts. To enable the link to the attendee registration form, go to Site Designer tool, or you can also go to registration and payments, go to registration questions. There you enable this option here, and then click it is already set to live, so your event is already live, so there is nothing to be done here. Go to navigation menus in the website designer tool, attendee registration, save it. And if we reload the page here, it should not display the attendee registration form. Wait for display all the tickets that I have just created. I'll select the ticket, click on proceed, and then I would be able to make the payment for this. So if you want to go more in detail, you can always go to event setup checklist, go to ticketing for example, and follow all the steps where you can upload the logo, add ticket types from here, you can enable the payment methods, you can create discount codes, and this is where you can create the registration questions. And similarly for abstracts, you have this checklist where you can set the deadline for the submissions, and you can create the types and topics. So go to setup types, where you can create a new topic, type and topic, and then you can also create the review registration form, abstract submission form you can customize, which would include all the questions you want to ask from the authors regarding their submissions. So by default it would have title and summary, but you can include additional fields including the file upload fields. So this is a quick overview of what you can do with Drifter. Always follow the checklist that we have for different modules, for agenda, for abstracts, for ticketing, for check-in, for matchmaking. There are different checklists for each of the modules. And for the basic setup, you can always refer to the basic setup